Good morning, I'm Robert Tan. From your wallet to the wider economy, join us as we follow the money. Iglesia ni Cristo members are staging a protest this morning at the EDSA People Power Monument and Liwasang Bonifacio in Manila. In EDSA, police estimated 9,000 protesters as of 9 a.m. The INC has confirmed the rally is being held in support of Senator Rodante Marcoleta, an INC member. Protesters are reportedly calling for transparency and accountability in government. Authorities have increased police deployment to maintain peace and order. Earlier, several individuals were arrested during a confrontation with police. A separate mass action is also ongoing at Liwasang Bonifacio in Manila, with hundreds reported on site. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has canceled his scheduled public engagement to closely monitor the rally. The protests have caused heavy traffic and road closures across Metro Manila this morning. Authorities are urging motorists to avoid the affected routes. This protest will also reportedly run for 3 days. Meanwhile, we live in a digital economy where anyone with a phone and a following can call themselves a business owner overnight. But building something that lasts is the hard part. Today, we follow the money with Coach Jonathan Petalver, founder of the Global CEO Academy. Good morning, Coach Jonathan, and welcome to Follow the Money.
Thank you again. Thank you, Robert, and Follow the Money for inviting me again.
Glad you were able to make it. We came at the same time. Very traffic because of the rally
correct.
in EDSA.
But we made it.
Yes, we made it. Okay, so onward with our discussion, Coach. You've watched Filipino entrepreneurs across 3 decades, talking to them, mentoring them. Now, the businessmen of the 90s, the millennial founders, and today's Gen Z TikTok sellers online now.
Correct.
What's the single biggest mindset shift did you see across these generations?
Honestly, across these generations, the mindset really shift, because in our time, if I may use it, in our time, decades ago, we will always ask this question: ano ba yung magandang opportunity? Right? We are on the hunt to look for opportunities. Right now, the millennials and the Gen Zs, their questions shift. So instead of asking what's a good opportunity, the shift is, how can I monetize what I already have? You get the point?
Anything that they do, parang ganon.
Yes. Before, we will look for opportunities, listen to opportunities, and then study it, and based on the resources that we have, then that's the time we start doing the business, becoming an entrepreneur, right? Right now, the millennials, the Gen Zs that you know, every time I talk to them, it's always about, Coach, how can I monetize this?
So na, parang, Coach, how can I do better in a job?
Diba?
How do I look for it? Hindi na. So across generations, talagang different. When it started decades ago, traditional,
correct,
find your work, climb up the ladder, earn your pension. Then the next generation, entrepreneurship, and now parang...
Or you start with, what's a good product? Then you do the research, you study the market. No, right now, they are the product. Give me a product. Case in point, they say an umbrella. Right? If you have followers, give me the umbrella. I'll do something with umbrella. I have my yellow basket. I'll make money within an hour.
Okay. So, kumbaga parang they're using their parang influence.
There you go. You call it attention.
Attention. The attention economy.
Yes,
parang laki
this
yan
is now the attention economy.
Because right now, if we look at some statistics, Coach, 32% of Filipino Gen Zs are already selling online.
Correct.
So marami na yan.
Correct.
Across TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, social media platforms. But selling online and building a business are 2 different things.
Yes.
Now, do most young Filipinos know the difference when building something but just selling something, somebody else's product?
No. Because there's a big difference between an entrepreneur and a business person. Entrepreneur, it's all about you. It's all about the brand. It's all about the product. I can make income. Kikita ako dyan. Ang business kasi is, hindi lang kumita, paano ko mapapalaki yan? So, scalability.
Okay.
They have the acceleration, they can activate, they can accelerate, but they cannot scale.
So, totally different ang mindset nila. So, the entrepreneurs...
Short term.
So, business, you build something from scratch.
Scaling, yes.
Tapos yung entrepreneurs of today, na unlike before, na yung business talaga, they try to solve a problem or build their own product from scratch.
Actually, the big difference, honestly, is the business plan. When you ask this Gen Z, they don't have.
Wala.
You get it? Us, we have a brick and mortar, we have a hub and a spoke.
Yes.
No, because we want long term. And that's what I've been telling the young generations, because they have, you see, millennials, they have the platform. Gen Z, they have the attention. So you have to combine both. Why? You may have the platform, but without attention, it will not grow. You may have the attention, but you don't have the platform, it will just
Same.
disappear.
Okay.
It will just disappear.
But sometimes
Kaya di ba
na-
may mga phenomenal na mga content creator na nawala na?
Oo. Parang
Hindi na nila
lang,
skill.
at the start, ang galing, ang taas ng then bigla lang hindi nila masustain.
Correct.
But may nasiskip ba sila ng process in being an entrepreneur or starting a business? Is there parang bigla na lang?
Yes.
Parang sa, before, traditional, you go to the process, you do marketing
That's it.
research, you do business analysis, ang dami, di ba? May mga
etc.,
SWOT analysis, no?
Exactly.
Ngayon wala na.
Wala na. Kasi
Why?
ngayon, it's all about their cash flow. My product, sometimes it's not their product, so walang inventory. They won't think about warehousing, they won't think about this, they won't even think about import-export because the product is there. Parang ganito, di ba, Mag, bigay mo sa akin, I'm an influencer, I have the attention, kita ka lang ng 10 pesos, benta ka ng 1,000 in a day, that's 10,000.
The growth of affiliate marketing.
Correct. That's where revenue and profit comes in. Kasi revenue, kita, benta yan eh. But the real profit, syempre, not to mention about may tax, may kaya yan naman yung the pricing eh.
Ayun.
Hindi talaga sila doon.
Kasi digital na ngayon. But
Yes.
yun nga, if we look at the differences, again, between entrepreneurship and building a business, we look at the millennials, they built Lazada,
Yes.
GCash, mga
Platform.
cash apps.
The platform.
Then Gen Z, mga TikTok shop naman.
They draw the attention,
Now, are
awareness.
they building businesses differently now? And which approach actually scales yung ginagawa ng mga millennials or ginagawa ng Gen Z? Or
Correct.
may same similarities ba?
As I mentioned, yung millennials natin, ako kasi, I'm blessed to have a millennial, ikaw a millennial, and a Gen
Yes.
Z eh. So sa millennial talaga, there is much about the platform. Ito, they have the platform, the TikTok, the Lazada, and all, Shopee and all. Pero yung bringing the market, dyan magaling ang mga Gen Z kasi may kanya-kanya silang attention span and all. Eh. So with regards to your question, maganda i-combine mo yung both. You have the platform and the attention. Diba? Just like what I mentioned. Pwedeng may attention ka, pero kung walang platform, mawawala ka eh. Mawawala ka. Pero hindi naman pwedeng may platform ka lang, pero wala kang audience, hindi ka naman mag-grow. Wala kang following.
So iba na talaga ngayon. Because I've spoken
Yes,
to
yes.
different big corporations that
Correct.
stood the test of time. Parang
Correct.
yung sinasabi nila, parang nawawala na yung power sa kanila. Napupunta na yung power sa the younger generation in terms
Correct.
of the buying. The
Yes.
buying, yung...
Consumption,
kumbaga,
di ba? The
yung
consumption power,
Kung ano yung nakikita nila. Because the algorithm, di ba? Parang yung ano lang yung gusto nila, yun ang nakikita nila
Yes.
sa feed nila. They can
Yes.
pick and choose.
Yes.
So unlike before, yung mga traditional advertising, one way.
Pag
Kung
nanood
ano
ka
yung-
nanood ka ng programa, kung sino yung commercial doon,
yun na yun.
babaon sa'yo lahat yun. Dito hindi eh. Di ba, when you check nga, let's say, gusto ko lang makita ngayon, EV. Magtagal ka lang dyan ng 10-15 seconds, all your reels, all your input sa'yo are all EVs.
But do you think there's a problem with skipping a step? Because your 4M framework,
Yes.
yung mindset, mastery, management, mentorship. Now, for Gen Z and millennials, building businesses today, which of these ang wala? Which step do they skip? And why do
They have
need
the right
to look at this?
mindset.
Yes.
Sometimes they have the right tools kasi may platform, magagaling
Yeah.
sila. Yung next M, yung management. Kasi nga hindi dumaan sa, sabi mo nga, tayo, of course, modesty aside, with the MBA, exposure that we had.
traditional way.
Oo, may SWOT analysis, may McKinsey, may Porter, may kung ano-ano pang, Ansoff metrics,
Yeah.
you're good at that, marketing. So, ito yung nawala sa kanila. And that's where, kaya nga, di ba, yun yung passion ko talaga. That's what I like to put in the methodology of having the right mindset and mastery. Having the right mindset and mastery, kikita ka dyan eh. But you have to manage it and eventually be mentored continuous.
Is that the reason why may mga ibang mga malalaking influencers in the beginning and they start to wane because wala sa kanila yung structure and fundamentals of knowing
Yes.
how to grow? Because
Yes.
when we're taught, sometimes, you can grow too fast, you can
Correct.
grow too slow, so there has to be a balance. So yun ang
Yes.
missing sa kanila.
No, because it's brand-centric eh. It's centered on them. So, ang minamanage nila, sarili nila, let's say, nagising sila, wala sila sa mood, wala silang gagawing content, di ba? But unlike if it's a traditional business
Yes.
in a way, no, you have to go. Kasi, meron kang, may KPI ka, may scorecard ka, diyan na pumapasok yun. Hindi sila, pa sa ganun.
So dapat talaga hindi mawala yung structure and the fundamentals because you also teach the 4E methodology, yung
Yes.
educate, equip, enable,
and empower. Yes.
Now, most coaching programs,
Yes.
marami dyan, no? It stops at educating, but sometimes it can go to equipping.
Yes.
Pero yung the next two, parang why do few ever make it to yung the empowering part?
Accountability.
journey.
Let's say as a coach, when I coach you, I'm not just here to give you information or to teach you. I'm here to be accountable to your transformation. Kailangan makita ko yan. Na,
Para kang guidance counselor from start to finish.
oo,
dapat.
na nakita mo, pagpasok sa'yo, ito siya. Then, parang from cocoon to caterpillar to metamorphosis yun talaga. For you, kasi there are a lot of coaches ngayon.
So talagang every part
Nalilito
of the
sila
journey.
kung coach sila o trainer o teacher.
Ayun, oo.
Di ba?
Yeah.
Marami yan, di ba? Biblical nga yan eh. Some are called to be teachers, di ba?
Yeah.
Iba-iba yan.
Ang dami, there's so, different
Marami,
mindset.
life coach, di ba?
Oo, marami
Business
yan,
coach.
oo.
Ako nga, pag tinawag ko, coach, naglalaro ako ng basketball. Coach, anong play natin dito? Naku, hindi ko
Naku, marami pa tayong
coach.
pag-uusapan, Coach. No? There's still a lot to discuss about the mindsets, about
Yes.
all the things that need to be done, not just for an entrepreneur, but also trying to build a business. But we'll just take a short break. We'll be right back. Keep following the money. Welcome back to Follow the Money. Still with us is Coach Jonathan Petalver, founder of the Global CEO Academy. Now, Coach, we were talking about this new thing called the attention economy because we
Yes.
see Filipino Gen Zs, they spend more than 4 hours a day on social media and decide in seconds whether to keep watching. You built your career on seminars, master classes, long-form learning.
Yes.
Eh, sila more short-form na ngayon.
Correct.
Now, how does that reality change the way you teach now? Because we all know the attention span right now has medyo lumiit.
Correct.
You have yung mga reels na ngayon. So, how do you balance yung long-form strategy mo in
Correct.
teaching and the short attention span of the new generation?
Correct. There's a framework kasi, Robert, di ba? Para bang when you teach, when you train, when you educate or coach, there's always, I call it the three awareness. Ang awareness mo is number one, what's gonna be my content? Who's gonna be my audience? And how am I going to deliver it? So as you mentioned, ito na yung attention economy ng mga Gen Z. Di ba? Ang number one sa kanila is relevance. Pag first 30 seconds mo, just like us, if there's Gen Z watching, pag hindi relate to sa kanila, next channel to.
Next.
Oo. So
Swipe.
Yes, that's to the right, to the left ka lang. So 10, 30 seconds, or in 10 seconds, no? Dapat relevant yung sasabihin mo.
So, dapat may hook na kagad.
Yes. It has to be authentic, may hook, it's structured, it's something that they can learn from, earn from, and, be transformed later on.
But how does that change? Are you also rethinking the way you do your long-form coaching, seminars, mga courses?
Of course, number one, yung content. Diba, it has to be, kumbaga, significant and impactful para maging relevant. Number two, of course, the kind of activities. Dati
Yeah.
workshop lang, di ba?
Oo.
Multiple choice. Ito hindi, gamified ka.
Kailangan. Kasi
May gamified, may premyo, may points.
ayaw nila boring.
Oo. Kasi, remember, these are the people who's paying for experience. Doesn't matter if, hindi nila inisip, malulugi ako, hindi. But it's all about experience. Tingnan mo lahat ng most industries, yung from airfare to hotel, restaurants, everything is experiential. Even the kiosk sa mall, dati naman, pagka nag-ano ka ng salamin, for instance, hindi. Ngayon, ipapa-experience sa'yo. Even yung, di ba? Even when you sell real estate, ngayon, meron ng VR na.
VR. So, talagang,
AR
kailangan.
na nga, augmented reality na Pagpasok mo sa room, hindi yung dito po. Pagtingin mo, na-experience mo na yung ano mo.
So bumabalik yun. Because traditionally talaga, when we buy before, brick and mortar, you have to
Correct.
experience everything, check everything.
Pero tangible.
Oo, tangible.
Ito virtual.
Kasi because after that, 'di ba, in the age of digital e-commerce,
Yes.
nawawala namin sa yung experience. Titingnan mo lang
Oo.
size ko, ganito.
If they can do it from home. Di ba?
So ngayon
ikaw na nga
bumabalik na.
mag-a-adjust. Ikaw mag-a-adjust if you want to hire Gen Zs or millennials, especially Gen Z. Unang-una, wala pang experience yan. Magde-demand na yan ng ito dapat ang sweldo ko, ganito lang ako papasok, tawagan mo lang ako sa ganitong oras. Ikaw talaga mag-a-adapt.
How important is that right now? Yung talagang kailangan nila ma-experience whatever it is, whether it's a product, whether it's a service, na makuha mo talaga yung attention nila kaagad.
Because they make decisions based on those. Diba? Kumbaga kung ano yung ano nila na-experience nila dyan, yun na yun. Decision na nila yun. So if you're an entrepreneur who know what they want, yun na siya. That's a big clue for your
And classic,
revenue.
emotion-driven talaga.
Oo. Oo. Kasi, but the Gen Zs and millennials different yan. Gen Zs are authentic eh. Ang millennials sometimes aesthetic eh. Kailangan may, di ba?
Baka sabihin nila, hindi sila authentic.
Let's say,
Authentic
dapat,
sila in a way,
tinignan tayo. Pag millennial, mukhang ano to, clean and proper, firm and proper. Sa Gen Z, doesn't matter what you wear, but what comes out of your mouth is authentic. Pasok ka rin doon. Kaya nga, that's how it evolves.
Pero hindi talaga dapat mawala yung traditional way of looking at how to start a business.
Correct.
Because you also have your revenue-driven leadership program.
Yes,
No, it
yes.
revolves around, kailangan talaga yung growth,
Yes.
profitability, cash flow, customer value. Minsan nawawala yun sa mga steps na
Yes.
nakikita natin na ginagawa ng mga influencers. Kaya minsan nawawala sila
Yes.
sa yung relevance nila nawawala. It wanes. Hindi nila nasusustain yung growth, profitability, hindi
Correct.
nila yung influence nila. Now, for a young Filipino running a side hustle or a TikTok shop today, which of those four is the most misunderstood? And when that happens, what do you tell them? How do you get them back into that kind of framework, that kind of mindset na you also need this?
No, because it's not about you. When you do business, di ba, it's not about you. It's about the product, it's about the market. The listing, kaya nga ang absent yan to answer your question, yung systematic, hindi nila nakikita that there has to be a system eh. Di ba? I don't know if you're aware, di ba? Parang, tingnan mo kung nakikita mo yun, parang nag-slow down. I'm not saying na wala, pero parang nag-slow down yung franchise business. Kasi franchise is all about system eh.
Yeah.
Naging brand awareness lahat. Di ba? It's all about the brand.
Plus,
So
also
yun siya,
yung cost side nun. Because if you put up a franchise, there's an initial
Correct.
franchise expense. But on the side of yung mga Gen Zs, yung becoming an affiliate marketing for a particular product,
Yes.
wala kang ilalabas na pera. Kumbaga, commission
Associate,
lang.
correct. Just make
when you
yourself
sell,
affiliated,
whatever you sell, because hindi pa rin mawawala, no? Na, you were saying it shouldn't be about them.
Yes.
But when we look at it from the outside, usually, pag influencers, it's usually about them. Because if you see around 63% of the Filipinos who buy, they trust affiliate recommendations.
Correct.
Because of that person. The
Yes.
person's yung personality, credibility niya,
Record
integrity.
niya, authenticity
Itong
niya.
buying na to, this will last for 10 years.
Pwede namang
mga
ibenta
ganon.
ng kung sino-sino yan, pero ba't sa kanya bumili?
Kasi more than the paid ads, di ba?
Correct,
Before,
correct.
pag the traditional way, pag ads, yung nakita mo, yun ang susundan mo.
Correct.
But now, yung mismong influencer, kung yung credibility or buying that the product is legit, the product has credibility, integrity. But if you look at it that way, what separates the affiliates who build sustainable income
Correct.
from those who quit after 90 days, yung sinasabang ang lakas ng influencer nito, bigla na lang, after 90 days,
It's all
wala
about
na.
ngayon, Robert. Ito nakapagkwentuhan din natin. Yung community building. It's all, there's depth into that eh. Yung, who do you want to be associated with?
Yeah.
Yan yun. That's where the opportunity comes in.
Yung trust.
Oh, let's say you trust you trust the person, he is relevant, but at the same time, I want to be identified or associated with that person. Yun yung parang attention economy. Parang Of course, no one would like to be associated with someone with a bad rating.
Yes, oo.
Kaya kita
Pag may
mo,
bad rep, di ba? Oo.
No, balikan natin in the olden times. Ganun din, di ba? Pag may endorser yung product, tapos nasangkot sa ganitong kaguluhan.
Or hindi mo gusto.
Oh, yeah. The brand itself dies with them.
Oo.
So yan ngayon, di ba? Parang gano'n ang nangyayari.
Yung malakas dati, Ate B, Ate Guy.
Correct.
Diba?
Kaya ngayon,
kung
entrepreneur...
ano i-endorse ito talaga. Pag ini-endorse ito, ayaw nila.
Correct. Case in point, yung ginagawa ko nga ngayon, parang for decades, it's me doing this.
Yeah.
But over the years, na-create ko yung 4M methodology, the 4E framework and all. So, kahit sino, pwede ko na siyang ilagay doon, basta use the proprietary system and run programs for that. So, it's no longer about me as the brand.
Yeah. But looking inward, you as a coach, Coach Jonathan, no? We know this industry, it exploded. Ang dami nang nakikita nating mga coaches, financial coach, transformational coach, motivational coach. When we look at it from the outside, when you observe, are we producing more real entrepreneurs and leaders or simply more coaches than builders?
No, more, ang nangyayari kasi knowledge impartation. So you're just producing students. Kumbaga as a coach, 'di ba, produce more builders.
Instead of producing more coaches.
Yes, or producing more students lang, parang one way lang siya. Kasi if you will coach me and later on I will build a business, so you coach me on how I will become my own brand and started my own system. Instead of me just relying on yun. Alam nga namang forever na lang kitang mentor or coach. Diba?
But you've seen different generations from the traditional way, from the millennial way to the Gen Z way. You've also coached top executives, first-time entrepreneurs who are starting from zero. But what's the most surprising thing that they have in common? Mindset ba? Is it the way they think? Is it the way...
No, you know what? Both of them are afraid of uncertainty. Yeah, yung nagsisimula, I'm afraid because I'm uncertain, magsasucceed ba ako? Yung mga successful na, I'm afraid because I'm still uncertain.
I might fail.
No, so how to sustain.
Yung growth.
The growth, exactly. So yun ang nakita ko. Parehas silang may uncertainty. Ito nga lang, uncertainty na magsasucceed. Ito, successful na, uncertainty na matutuloy niya. And a lot of brands.
What usually stops them?
Mentorship yan.
Yun talaga.
It's still mentorship.
Kailangan. You can't know
Kaya
it all.
Once you are starting as entrepreneur, dapat day one pa lang may mentor ka na eh. Why? I will always say, the skills and competence you had to where you are now will no longer be the same skills that you will need
So
if you
kailangan
want to
tanggalin yung ego, that you don't know it all. Na you still have to have somebody to mentor you in the future.
Yes.
Kahit na sobrang successful ka na, kailangan may mentor ka pa rin.
Definitely.
Okay, Coach, I wish we had more time to discuss it. But before we let you go, let's go to the rapid fire segment.
Rapid fire.
Mabilis lang to.
Yes.
Just answer yes or no.
Yes.
No need to explain. Okay, let's start with this. Has AI curiosity made curiosity more valuable than expertise? Yes or no?
Very much yes.
Okay. Now, if your business depends on your personal brand, do you really own a business? Yes or no? Okay. Is follow your passion still dangerous advice for young Filipinos? Yes or no? Is financial freedom impossible without delayed gratification?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Is the next generation underestimating the cost of success?
Yes.
Okay. And finally, Coach, if you could plant just one principle into the mind of every Filipino, those watching, 18 to 35 years old, what would it be and why?
The earnings you have today will support the funds, access to capital that you need for tomorrow, because tomorrow, that's where the opportunity is.
Okay, on that note, Coach Jonathan, thank you very much for joining us on this very traffic morning, getting here. For your advice, kasi marami dyan, you really need to have structure and for your business. Kailangan talaga, hindi lang yung basta pasok ka lang and you think you're going to earn.
Yeah, it has to be long term.
Thank you very much, Coach,
for
joining us this morning.
Maraming salamat.
And that's all for today. I'm Robert Tan. Thanks for watching. Keep it here on the Bilyonaryo News Channel. And always, follow the money.